Very good afternoon, everyone. So today's session is called as coffee session. We'll get some information regarding the department and regarding our program, and also we'll meet some of our uh, lecturers during this meeting. So if you feel free, please switch on your video so we can see each other. I can see few names here. You can switch on video so that we can see each other. And yeah, so that session will be more interactive type. Right. Okay, so we start first, and along the way maybe other friends can join us. So a very warm welcome to Department of Mechanical Engineering, Curtin University, Malaysia. I am Dr. Sukanto Roy. I am the head of Department of Mechanical Engineering. In mechanical engineering, we teach our students the fundamentals, industry-related theories, applications of mechanical engineering, such as 2D and 3D design modeling, advanced manufacturing and competitive process, 3D printing or rapid prototyping, smart materials, thermofluid machines, heat transfer, power plant technologies, vibration, engineering law, professional engineering practices, engineering management, those subjects. So it is not only you are uh, achieving an Australian degree in mechanical engineering from Curtin University, but the way the course has been designed with different modern engineering tools such as computational fluid dynamics, aerodynamics, CNC programmings, then finite element analysis, then which are backbone of mechanical engineering industries. Apart from these different academic units, we also have different group projects in different units. We also have industrial project uh, through industry internship, which we conduct for 12 weeks. So a brief introduction about me. You can visit our website. You can know about me. Normally, I work in the field of fluid dynamics, renewable energies, and mechanical design. So here in this slide, you can see many interesting diagrams, many interesting fields. So what I would like to mention here is mechanical engineering discipline is an evergreen engineering discipline. So you need not to worry about your jobs and employments. If you see the next slide, it is just I think 1 month back I was looking into job street in Malaysia, and I just typed mechanical. So I would like to see how many jobs are available. So it returned me some numbers like 3,390. So different mechanical engineering jobs are available. It is about you how you are exploring your degree and how you are equipped with different engineering tools and knowledges. And you can see here some of the components that I collected from different recent newses. One article published by Institute of Mechanical Engineers that is published recently, and it is showing that mechanical engineering on new shortage occupation list thanks to skill shortage. So that is a UK based engineering institute, and this institute is the most recognized throughout the world for mechanical engineers. On the right hand side, you can see another magazine news which shows that crisis expected for shortage of mechanical engineers by 2026. So clearly you can identify that the job scarcity in mechanical engineering is there. It's an evergreen engineering discipline. And if you are a skilled engineering student equipped with many uh, engineering tools and knowledge, fundamental knowledge, teamwork skills, management skills, then you would be a good asset. And Curtin having a very good reputation in the market, so you need not to worry about the your degree. And this it is accredited by Washington Accord signatories, means your engineers Australia and Board of Engineers Malaysia, that is Engineering Accreditation Council Malaysia. So your degree is highly valued. You have good job prospects. Another important thing is that mechanical engineering, you have a very vast, you can say very vast areas, or we can say in other words, the versatility of this department is the key of this discipline. You can see here a number of disciplines here: acoustics, aerospace, automation, automotive, biotechnology, composites, computer-aided design, control systems, then engineering design, energy field, ergonomics field, manufacturing and additive manufacturing, nanotechnology, production planning, robotics, structure analysis. So a number of areas are there after your graduation where you can move. So it is up to you which field you will choose after your graduation. So it does not matter actually that at the beginning what type of you can say knowledge you have, but throughout the 4 years time you will learn different components of mechanical engineering. I am really hopeful that at the end of four year you will be in a position that you can decide in which area you want to move, or in which area you want to build your career. Other things like global opportunity, we cannot find any particular country where there is less amount of jobs available for mechanical engineers, because industry is the backbone of any country, and when you talk about the industry, mechanical engineers will automatically come into play. So in particularly in Curtin, we have a number of 2D and 3D design tools, and you will also learn the different machining methods, use different simulation methods. You will also do some hands-on practices in different laboratories. So try to explore as much as you can. In the future you will get some exciting workplaces and innovations. Who knows, you may end up with working with in big industries like NASA, Airbus, those companies. So uh, it's up to you how you build your knowledge, how you extract the knowledge which has been delivered by the lecturers. They will try their best to deliver the knowledge, and now it's up to you. You need to collect those knowledge, and you need to practice yourself as much as you can, and then at the end of the day you will see where you are. Then another important thing about Curtin Mechanical Engineering is industry connection. We have a very strong relationship with the industry, local or international. And our industry chair for the chair for industry relations and industry relation, or we can say external relations, is from our department itself. So we have enough opportunity to create lots of industry connections, and we are doing so. I hope you will see more industry attachments in our department. And also we have recruited a number of industry lecturers as adjuncts. So you will get all those experiences during your learning stage. Moving on, as I said, that our 4 years degree program is accredited by a number of societies which are signatories for Washington Accord. Now, Washington Accord is you can say is a commitment among different societies, or is an agreement that we mutually agree that in Malaysian degree or in Australian degree will be valued in UK also, in other countries, in Europe also. So since your degrees are well accredited with the signatories of Washington Accord, so you need not to worry about the degrees. And if you see in the past, from the beginning onwards, our degrees are accredited with the Washington Accord signatories. In the next slide, uh, you will see a number of colleagues here, or lecturer here, who will be teaching you throughout your second year, third year, and fourth year classes. And some of them you will see also in your first year classes. So to begin with myself, Dr. Sukanta Roy, I work on fluid and renewable energy and some components in mechanical design. I would like to invite other lecturers as well to introduce themselves so that you know them better. So with that note, I just stop sharing here, and I would like to request our lecturers here. We have here Dr. Yamke Sen, who is our program coordinator for mechanical engineering. Dr. Yam, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, hello. So I'm Dr. Yam. So I can see there's a few of you there. I'm teaching third year and fourth year units as well as first year. So some of you might already see me before. In first year, I used to teach EFDP, and right now I'm teaching engine mechanics as well. So if you're taking third year, you will see me in a linear system of control. So I'm handling the computer lab for this unit linear system of control. So my research is in the field of computational fluid dynamics and heat transfers. So if you're in final years and if you're doing your final year projects with me, then you have the opportunity to do your final year project in these areas. So unfortunately, this semester will still be online. Will be still fully online. I understand it's been 2 years. Um, Most of you will be doing online, and I need you need to persevere one more semesters. I'm very optimistic. Next year we'll return to face to face. So this year will still be online. Um, I wish you all the best, in learning in these new semesters. And I know it's online. It's a lot of classes online, and I also hope that all of you make good use of this opportunity to actually not just attending classes, maybe to join society as well, so that you can meet our new friends there, especially for students that only join first year or second year. You might not be familiar with the campus life, and there's actually a lot of club and society you can join to meet new friends and meet new people and socialize and also do online activities together. Okay, so that's all for me. Okay, I will know, and I wish you all very good semester 2 for 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Yam. Now I'd like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Sujan Devnath to say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Sukanta. Students, welcome. I do not know you, whether you are in first year or some maybe second year also, maybe, if it is credit transfer. So if you are second year student, then I will be directly meeting you with a manufacturing process unit is starting next week onward. So hopefully maybe one or two there. And I am a veteran here actually, around 12 years in Curtin, Malaysia. You will see me definitely in second year 2 units, that is manufacturing process and fundamental strength of materials. And third year, I'll be teaching you advanced strength of materials. And I'm also the coordinator for the final year projects for semester 2. So you will have encounter with me in all 3 years, hopefully. Well, my research area is basically composite materials. I do research on materials mostly, composite materials, nano composite, or green composite, whatever you call it. and also I do on machining, advanced machining. Okay, so during the final year projects, definitely we'll have good interactions. Perhaps some of you will be exploring on materials, new materials development. Well, for the new students, I would like to say a few words that what I feel most important, that is communication. Okay, students, please try to communicate properly. Okay, sometimes because of communication, our message is not delivered. So please communicate most effectively. Okay, and don't try to assume or don't try to refer someone said something. So I would suggest you to contact with the directly with the lecturer or the concerned lecturer to know about that unit or any particular information. That will avoid you, kind of, assumption or guessing type of things. So it is very important you communicate effectively. Normally, you will see that online teaching is sometimes very challenging, but it has very, I mean, the good things as well. So you need to utilize most of it. And some of you have already experienced online already. So that sometimes communication may be a little bit difficult, but with your cooperation, I think we will deliver the best. Okay, it is needs your. So I would suggest you, or I will advise, uh, I will request you to attend the classes. That is very important, because if you don't attend the classes, we feel like nobody's there. So it's like psychologically you don't feel sometimes motivated because there is no audience. Just now I see the face, so I feel motivated to talk. So please try to attend classes and give your feedback, give your genuine feedback, so that we will always improve. Okay, so this is my little advice. The communication, again, please communicate properly. And I wish you a good journey or very safe and sound journey in this mechanical engineering course. Hopefully next semester we will see face to face. We can cross the fingers, and all the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
The floor.
Sujan. Now I'd like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Mohan Reddy Mula to say a few words.
Good morning to everyone. Welcome to the department. I hope maybe you are familiar with the Curtin University, but probably most of you new to the department, definitely. Just I will take the classes. I will start the units from second year onwards. So maybe this particular semester you may go through the online mode. So probably we may not get the chance to interact more. So soon I hope we can meet. Okay, that's all from my side. Yeah.
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thank you. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Chayen, Dr. Lim Chayen, to say a few words.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Mechanical Engineering Department. I'm Dr. Chai Ying, a senior lecturer in the department. I'm teaching design unit like engineering design methodology, design for manufacturing, and I'm also teaching law for engineers. So you will see me in your fourth year. Okay, so I hope you enjoy learning with us. Of course, we'll try to give you support as much as possible. So please make full use of all the resources available to you and come to us when you have any problems. And I believe all of us are more than willing to help you. One more thing I'd like to say about myself, I'm also the chair for industrial and external relations for the whole faculty. So in your third year, you will have to go through an industrial training, which is mandatory for all the engineering students. So if you did not complete your industrial training, you cannot graduate. So the committee that I'm chairing will be assisting you in completing and meeting the requirement for the industrial training. So when you come to third year, remember you have to do an industrial training and come to me if you need any assistance. All right. So, okay, without further ado, I'll pass it to my other colleagues. Sukanta?
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Chayen. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Mahmood Anwar, who is also a senior lecturer in mechanical engineering.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Department of Mechanical Engineering. Already you familiar with all my other colleagues. I would like, basically I teach, you will meet me in the third year or fourth year in the unit engineering, in the unit linear control systems for this semester, or applied thermodynamics, or engineering noise control, or materials engineering. So I'd like to just highlight you one particular point, that perhaps you have been passed through first year studies in our Curtin here. So I like to just say about, please remember that in mechanical engineering particularly, the higher the year you climb, the more study hour required for yourself, because the topics, particularly second and third year topics, are quite demanding. So you need to give more time on that subject. If you have any difficulty, please consult through the relevant lecturer, rather than other sources. First point of contact is your relevant lecturers, and they are always willing to help and support. And particularly in a COVID time, I would like to say, please join the live sessions, because, well, we are going for flip class mode or any video, all available, but live classes, the most platform that our lecturers will, go in a deep in an explanation, which may not be feasible in other recorded session or something. But live lecture always explain again and again, and you have a more time to interact. So join there, and yeah, that's all for me. And yeah, enjoy the mechanical engineering studies. Okay, that's all. I'm passing to you, Dr. Sukanta.
Thank you, Dr. Mahmood, for nice talks. Now I'd like to invite our another senior lecturer, Dr. Aja. Dr. Aja, please share a few words.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I welcome all of you to our department. The first thing I would like to emphasize on is what I learned from one of my professors, Professor VJ. Professor VJ always say that the most important asset you have in a university are the people you meet in the university. You meet different people with different background. You also meet people with different expertise and experiences. So being a student, do not only focus on just reading, always make sure you network, especially with your lecturers. That networking will reduce the time you spend reading. Something you might spend 2-3 hours to read, you might only spend just 30 minutes to grasp everything through simple explanation from your lecturer. So that being said, my name is Dr. Aja, and mainly my major is on renewable energy. You will be meeting me mostly in the third year, engineering management, fundamentals of mechanical vibration. Then recently, by this semester, I will be teaching or sharing a unit with Dr. Mahmoud on engineering noise and control. But I also do my research mainly on the renewable energy part. As I emphasized, you have the opportunity to meet with different people with different background and expertise. Please avail yourself the opportunity to collaborate with them. Another point I would like to specify is what I always tell my students. You see, what makes a university great is the type of people you meet. What is making Harvard excelling so much today is that they have certain categories of people who are heading the industries. So it is easy for them to link up to those people. Try to network with your fellow students, and also the university have provided you opportunity to meet with our alumni that are in the industry, as well as meeting with people who are going to be during the time when you will do your internship. Please utilize those opportunities very well. It will give you great opportunities to fly when you leave Curtin. I wish you all the best and welcome to Curtin.
Thank you, Dr. Raja. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Amazan bin Johar to share some thoughts.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Sukanta. Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Mazan Johar. Yeah, I'm still new here. Yeah, but I'm joining this department last year. I'm involved mostly in the third year and fourth year unit. For third year, I'm teaching computing manufacturing process. I'm sharing a new unit with Dr. Mula, machine design. And fourth year, I'm teaching the final element analysis and material engineering. For the research, I mostly go to the on the final element works, and also I'm more interested also to the doing experimental works on the composite material, where I do a lot of extraction of the mechanical properties. Okay, so yeah, that's all from me. Enjoy your study here in the Curtin University. All right, over to you, Dr. Skanta.
Thank you, Dr. Mazan. Now we have Dr. Lee Manjun, who recently in 2021 joined Curtin University, Malaysia. So, Dr. Lee, please share some thoughts.
Hello everyone, nice to see you guys here. So I'm very excited to know all of you. So I'll be teaching second and third year subject, sharing with Dr. Sukanta here. Okay, so I'm looking forward to meet all of you and know more of you guys in my class later on. I think that's all about myself. Okay, so my research is mainly on thermofluid. Okay, okay, looking forward to work with you all. So back to you, Dr. Sukanta.
Thank you. We have Mr. Abdul Hamid here, who will be also teaching the first year units for you. So, Mr. Abdul Hamid, please share some thoughts.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. So my name is Abdul Hamid, and you're going to see me in a few days. Okay, I'm going to teach you the engineering foundation, principles, and design and communication. So in the next 2 days, you're going to see me in your class. So I would like to welcome you to the degree course. Okay, so welcome to Curtin and enjoy your study over here.
Thank you, Hamid, for sharing. And some of us are not available here. They could not make it, but yeah, they send hello to all of you. So you can see here a number of professional engineers. The titles with IR, those are the professional engineers registered in Board of Engineers Malaysia. So we can see 5 professional engineers are there in our department. Except those 5 professional engineers, we have also 5 chartered engineers who are registered with UK Engineering Council. So as a overall, I can say you that this is a very balanced department with many professional engineers and chartered engineers. Those are the recognitions from international or national societies that you have those engineering skills and industry experiences to move forward. And some of our lecturers also are certified professional engineers with practicing certificate. So that shows the strength of the department in terms of teaching, and you will explore different lecturers and their teaching in different years, different semesters. So personally, I will be teaching in second year, first semester, then third year, second semester, and also in the final year. So you will see me from second year onwards. Maybe first year I can chip in with 1 or 2 lecture in the EFPDC. So this is the arrangement for your Bachelor of Engineers honors degree. So I hope you get a very good information about the units through EFY head Dr. Raymond when he shared the different units available in the first year. So those units I put it here also. Then from second year onwards, we will start with the fundamental subjects. Those are fluid mechanics fundamentals, then engineering mathematics also fundamentals, then fundamentals of strength of materials, fundamentals of machine dynamics, then engineering graphics. Then you will have engineering sustainable development, which will also teach you about some teamwork and points to be considered for engineering sustainability. Then there is the fundamentals of manufacturing process, means which is named here as manufacturing process. Then fundamentals of mechanical design, fundamentals of thermodynamics and electrical plants. So as a mechanical engineer, we also need to know some of the information from the electrical department. So electrical plant unit is there. So this is a more fundamental in nature in the second year, but most importantly, some of our lecturer already said you that second year and third year units are very critical, and those are mostly fundamental in nature, and you need to allocate sufficient time to learn those subjects. Those are very interesting, mostly mathematical based, but at the same time you need to devote some time, to learn those aspects so that you can make fun of those knowledges later on. Means make fun means I want to say here that you will make fun of different applications in engineering through using those knowledge. Then in the third year is more on applied nature or advanced nature. You will find most competitive manufacturing methods is a advanced form of manufacturing process, then advanced strength of materials, applied thermodynamics and heat transfer. Then there's 2 units from vibration and control side, so fundamentals of mechanical vibration and linear system and control. So these 2 units are there in the third year. Then you have applied fluid mechanics and machine design, so it is advanced form of your fundamentals of mechanical design. Then you have engineering management also. It is also very important unit which will be taught by Dr. Raja and Dr. Sung later on in the third year. After that, Dr. Chayan mentioned about industrial internship. You need to do 12 weeks compulsory industrial internship, without which you cannot complete the degree course. Then in the fourth year, you have final year project unit, and you have the flexibility to choose any of the supervisors. They will release their research topic, and you can select a suitable lecturer that from which the topic is very much interesting to you. Then you have a number of elective units available, and based on your preferences you can select which elective units you want to study. So if you want to go to material engineering later on, then maybe you are interested in material engineering elective. If you are going to go for thermofluid industries, then maybe you are interested in taking heat transfer industrial fluid mechanics. If you want to move to design side, maybe you want to take the engineering design methodology. If you are and finite element analysis, if you want to move on the control, then maybe engineering noise control is a choice for you. So it's based on you that who will be selecting the elective unit. Those are some basic fundamentals that I mentioned here regarding the second year units, but I feel you are still in the first year level. So as you progress throughout your first year, after that it will be interesting. So at the end of first year you can meet me, Dr. Yam, who is program coordinator, or you can take appointment from any of the lecturer to learn more about those subjects. Okay, so I'm not going into detail of these subjects here, but definitely once you are in a stage of suppose you completed already first year credits and there is a vacation time and you want to know a little bit more about the second year units, you can you drop an email to me or Dr. Yam or any of the lecturer. Sir, I want to know a little bit more on the second year units. Definitely we'll discuss with you and we'll go through the different topics that will be covered in different units in the second year. Now the next part, the units are there. So some of our lecturers already mentioned you, right? The first contact point when you face any academic or study difficulty, the first contact point will be the unit lecturer. So please feel free to drop an email to the lecturer. Sir, I am facing a problem in this unit, in this particular question or in this particular topic. Please help me. All of our lecturers are actually announcing 6 hours of consultation per week. So per week 6 hours we are announcing that one for you, that you can take an appointment with us and discuss the topic. Suppose I am teaching fundamental of thermodynamics or applied fluid mechanics. You can drop me an email, sir, I want to learn this topic or I want to know this topic. Can we meet online? So we'll fix a meeting, half an hour or 1 hour time, then we can go through the topic, do some problem solving. Your problem will be solved. Please uh, do not assume or do not think that, okay, I am not understanding it, so what to do. Do not keep the problems within yourself. Try to communicate that problem to our lecturer. They are more than happy to support you, to help you in your learning process. Okay, Now this next part is mechanical engineering student club activities. Definitely it is important. Apart from studies, these curriculum activities are very important because those actually are, you can say, the necessary things that create some kind of innovativeness among you, that increase the teamwork skill on you, then that create some kind of creativity among you. They will bring some leadership from you. So those club activities are very important. Sometimes they organize different competitions. In the next semester we have some student competition. If you are eligible for that competition, please participate. And yeah, there are some winning chances of some competition prizes, certificates, those things will be there. So you will get a announcement soon, I think at the beginning of the semester, that there will be some competition for the students. This will be in collaboration with our student club activities, and there will be some prizes for that one. All right, so we have 3 student club chapters, and those are very interesting club chapters, like Institute of Mechanical Engineering student chapter. This is Institute of Mechanical Engineering UK is one of the leading mechanical engineering society throughout the world. So be a proud member of that particular society, and you as a student member of that society, you will receive many interesting information. What are the different aspects going on in mechanical engineering industry in recent times, what are the improvements in industry happening. So those informations are coming to the members, and I would highly encourage you to be a member of IMEKSC, because this is an international body, and it is always better to be part of different international bodies. And then we have Institute of Materials Malaysia student chapter, who are very actively involved in different student club activities. Yes, please do consider this club chapter also. Then we have Institute of Engineers Malaysia student section, IEM, which is a multidisciplinary engineering society. So you will come across different disciplines are collaborating each other in IEM. So that is also interesting. They organize different site visits, virtual visits. So try to be a member of that society, and I hope that in that way you can increase the collaboration among your peers, means your student friends, and there will be some lecturers also involved in different activities. So you will make some close contacts with the people, and that will be helpful for your different other activities. There are some pictures of some of the student activities. For example, on the right side, some welding workshops, some hands-on session they organized. After that, there is an industrial site visit where our students went to visit one of the oil terminal. Then we have a 3D printing workshop organized by IMEKI. Then we have student sharing sessions, means third year or fourth year students are teaching the young students. And then we have a teacher, is myself, who is teaching some SolidWorks to the students. And we organize some short-term courses also on NC SolidWorks in the past. So although now we are very much limited with our online activities, but still I really helpful that at the end of this semester we will be back to the campus, and we will start our activities, different activities. So mechanical engineering is always an exciting discipline among all the engineering disciplines, because you have lots of hands-on activities, lots of designs possibilities. You can visualize many informations, many designs. So those things are there in the mechanical engineering, and I will feel that all the mechanical engineering students always feel proud on themselves that they selected mechanical engineering. Some of the key highlights on mechanical engineering, Curtin mechanical engineering, we can say we have industry practices in teaching and research. So we try to include some of the industry examples in different teaching. Then we have application of computational fluid dynamics, which one of the area that recently dominate the fluid thermal field. Then we have finite element analysis tools, so which are also interesting for industry point of view, because these two tools, CFD and AFEA, those two tools are very important from the job prospect. If you are a young graduate, then it's normal that industry may try to see what are the other skills you have apart from the fundamental knowledge. So these skills will definitely boost your CV. So throughout your degree, I would suggest go through and try to collect as much as knowledge and skills in different engineering applications. We also have some interesting research on renewable energy technologies in 3D printing and smart materials and structural analysis. So those things you will explore throughout your studies. Then a good number of computational softwares we have. So once you are in the campus, then you will see that we have the computational labs also, which you can access, and those are equipped with the different computational softwares like AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Abacus, NCS, SCCM, COMSOL, MATLAB. I know that SolidWorks, NCS, those tools are heavily used by the industry. So yeah, we have to see in that point of view that those which softwares are mostly used by the industry. We have to develop skills there. I'm happy to announce that 6 of our students in the final year now, they completed the SolidWorks certifications recently. I hope in coming weeks you will get a short news published by Curtin Media. Yeah, so this is the interesting news that our students are also getting SolidWorks certifications, and definitely those will boost their CVs and to find a good job in the industry. So that's all from my presentation slides. Now I'd like to see some of you sharing your views, or how you selected mechanical engineering as your dream career. So any of you may share from the students. We may take some names also here. We can see the names of Samuel. Samuel, are you here? Samuel Chen.
Sukanta probably get everybody to turn on the camera, then you can see their face.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we would like to meet you too.
Yeah, we like to see your faces. Please turn on your camera. Yeah. So yeah, we have one person here. Yes, Diana is there. Thank you, Diana, for coming online. We have Melvin here. Yes, we have another face here, Venkat. Hello, Venkat. We have our student here, Andrew, who is also a member of, I think, orientation committee. Yes, we can see Ronald, Ruland. Then yes. So Venkat, can you share why you selected mechanical engineering as your first choice? Means it's just a coffee session, right? We can always have a discussion, and all lecturers here very friendly. In mechanical, all lecturers work together, and they are very friendly to each other and very friendly to students as well. So you can share. You can unmute your mic and you can share.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I'm very excited to join you all. I chose mechanical engineering because I'm very interested in design, actually. I am very interested to work on companies like Dyson or like even automobile industries. My main ambition is to work for a design company or like a company which gives them a lot of emphasis on design. So that's my ambition, and that's why I chose mechanical engineering.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Venkat, for sharing your thoughts.
Venkat, where are you located right
Then
now?
you should. Yeah, sorry.
Venkat, where are you right now? Are you in
Oh,
Malaysia?
I'm from Singapore. I'm in Singapore right now.
Okay. Just if you say where you are, it would be great also.
Yeah.
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 Thank you.
Venkat, if you are interested in engineering design as well as you would like to work for Dyson, you might want to look into a James Dyson award. There's a competition in engineering design that they come out with every year, and we promote to the students. So probably you can build a team to participate in that.
Okay. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And definitely from the first year onwards, no, you can start learning the fundamentals of some of the design tools. Occasionally, I share, some of the training classes which are going on for SolidWorks. So I'll share again in the coming semesters also that these are the fundamental knowledge on these training tools. Please go through, and if you are facing any license issues and other things, you can drop me an email. No, so from the first year onwards, no, you can slowly learn, and in the process of second year or third year, you can join the competition, and definitely you can win a competition, and that will be very good for your CV when you are applying for Dyson or any giant automobile industries, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
we're moving to others. Diana, can you share some of your thoughts about mechanical engineering and why you selected?
Yeah, hi, my name is Diana. I'm from Miri.
Hello,
And
Diana.
one of the main reasons why I chose mechanical engineering is actually because I'm really keen on physics. So I took like the engineering that had most physics in it. So
Oh,
yes.
oh, very interesting, very interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Diana, for sharing. Yeah,
You're
definitely
welcome.
mechanical engineering is full of physics. In many subjects, you will come across physics. It may be physics related to fluid and
Diana, I
thermal.
have a
It may be
question
related
to
to,
you, Diana.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
Diana, I have a
please.
Yes.
question. You completed A-level or what was?
No, I was in foundations in Curtin
Oh,
as well
okay.
in engineering.
Okay. Before that, you did your O-level, is it? Or
No,
before
I did SPM.
SPM? Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, yeah. There are plenty of physics learning process throughout the your studies. You will get second year, third year, everywhere physics will be inbuilt. It may be related with material science and physics. It may be related with thermofluids. It may be related later on, no, in other aspects. But physics will be there always. And I hope you have selected a very interesting discipline and very much related with you what you desire. Then we have, we have Roland here. Please share how you actually selected mechanical engineering as your first choice.
Hello, my name is Roland, and I choose mechanical engineer because I'm interested in it, lah. And that's it.
Yeah, any particular thing that comes into your mind when you selected mechanical engineer, that maybe I want to I want to become a car designer. I want to become a
Yeah,
bike designer,
oh,
like that.
machine and then like robot,
Oh,
that kinds of thing.
interesting. Yeah, interesting,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, yeah.
Very interesting. Definitely, the control subjects will be very interesting to you, particularly vibration and control, linear system and control those things. And in the final year, when you approach, you may consider a project related with robotics or mechatronics. Yeah. So those will be very
Sukanta,
interesting. Yeah.
we will be offering
I,
mechatronics soon also, isn't it?
Yes.
I have a question to Roland. Yes, I have a question to Roland. Hi, Roland.
Hi.
Welcome. You
Hello.
did foundation as well?
What?
You did foundation here
Yeah,
already?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, already.
Okay. Before that, what you did?
Huh? What?
You did SPM before, is it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. How's your foundation experience?
Uh, no, that is fine, lah.
Fine, huh?
No.
So which unit you think that will be more challenging in first year?
I think it's always okay.
No, in current year, which subjects you will feel that will be more challenging?
I think no, all is fine.
Okay, so the engineering mechanics, this subject will be, I think, more challenging. I mean, subjective, but engineering mechanics, this is what is very important as a mechanical engineer. So please concentrate extra time on
Oh,
engineering mechanics because this will have
okay.
implication in second year, third year, and your whole life afterward. Honestly speaking, so engineering mechanics is special. That is our mechanical, the hardcore subjects. And I think that's the physics, I will say, Gyan actually. It's directly related with engineering mechanics. In physics, we have learned kinematics, that dynamics also there. So please concentrate on engineering mechanics. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Roland. We have here Melvin. Hi, Melvin.
Hi, my name is Melvin, and I'm interested in mechanical engineering because I'm interested in designing, solving problems, and aerodynamics.
Oh, interesting. Okay, you can directly contact with me. Yeah, I work on aerodynamics. So, okay. Yeah, throughout the learning process in the first year, you are just in the first year. So, first year you focus on the subjects you are learning. From second year onwards, you may start contacting me. On different problems of aerodynamics you can study. No, we start with fluid mechanics, applied fluid mechanics, but later on you can definitely move upward and try to see different aerodynamics applications. Yeah, that will be interesting. See, all right. Okay, we have here Andrew, who is our the orientation coordinator. Andrew, you want to share some of your experience? Means you learned through last 2-3 years at Curtin, maybe.
Sure. I'm currently entering my final year, first semester. So I've been here since foundation. Yeah, it's been quite the journey. Foundation was a great time. Really taught me how to study back then because like you have a lot of free time when you're in foundation that we don't have in degree because in degree like you need to concentrate a lot more on your units. Every year just gets progressively harder because first year is still kind of like your foundation because the things like I remember like if you remember our lecturers were just telling you about really concentrate on like engineering mechanics. Yes, definitely very concentrate very much on that unit because that's basically the foundation for everything in the coming years. And they're just going to add on to it. They're just going to add more concepts. And by third year, everything will be like applied science already. And right now online, I think well you have a lot of time to study, so definitely do that. But hopefully we get back to campus soon because there's a lot of stuff that you're missing out on because there's a lot of hands-on experience that you can gain, especially from the industrial site visits. Like in first year, we went to a site visit. This one was organized by IMechE. It was a welding workshop, and you do learn about welding in your manufacturing process. You do have one lab where you do some welding, but the welding workshop we had, we got to play around a lot more because the lab you have like limited amount of time, so it's just like welding some stuff together. But in the welding workshop, they typically try to have it like once a year. Then you learn about all the like the specialties, like the different grades of welding. Like there's different welding rods that you have to use for different welding positions, and then it goes all the way up to like upside down, revolving around the workpiece. There's also workshops where they teach you how to use different softwares that you will use in third year. Particularly, I think advanced strength of materials. We had to use quite the amount. We had to learn how to use FreeCAD, ANSYS. I also chose how to dabble in SolidWorks because you have to learn how to do simulations, and a pretty good amount of FYP topics do involve things like FEA, and I've heard that some students actually got booked for jobs because their FYP involved FEA and it was a new concept at the time. So you'll definitely learn a lot of valuable skills here. There's also industrial site visits that are organized, like in first year they had I think it was part of my EFDP because right now it's merged. It's a EF I forget what the full name was called, EFDPC, and basically they combined the two into like one long project throughout the year. Before it used to be like divided into like the communication principles, and then there's the second part of the year where they simulate like the relationship between a company and the contractors and the designers. But now it's like merged all into one. And we had a site visit out to Laku, where we got to see where our drinking water comes from. But I think the biggest industrial experience that you can gain is from your internships. And if you're not doing anything over the semester break, I'd ask you to maybe consider looking for an internship. Even if, although it might not be accredited, actually it won't be accredited in the beginning, like now, because you need to complete a set amount of credit hours before your internship is accredited as like part of your course. But it's still a very good learning experience because the internship period required, we follow both the Board of Engineers Malaysia requirement and the Engineers Australia requirement because we have to comply to both. And in summary, that means we have about 12 uninterrupted weeks of industrial training at a company. And mine was at Sarawak Energy. It's at the Miri power plant, which was pretty convenient for me because I live in Miri as well. And basically, we did the maintenance on open cycle gas turbines, which you guys will learn about in third year applied thermodynamics and heat transfer. And it was very interesting because it was quite similar to one of the things I was interested in, which was aerospace propulsion systems, which was one of the reasons I chose mechanical. Because it's quite interesting about like the design of like ramjet engines, turbofan jet engines, turboprops, and basically they teach you a lot of. They basically taught me everything about outside of the classroom. So like principles that you would learn in the classroom, you have to apply outside. And surprisingly, you're not just going to be like out there with a pen and paper calculating everything. Other things you usually just have to get a feel for it because you've done like the math so many times. You get a sense of you're able to somewhat predict what the outcome should be. Like one issue we had was we couldn't undo one of these pin bolts on the upper and lower turbine casing, and it was just jammed in there. So we couldn't get it out. We couldn't get it out with a slogging hammer. We couldn't get it out anyway. And so eventually, what we somehow managed to get it out was we took the blowtorch and we heated up the outside of the casing to expand it a bit, and then we just slowly got it out by this one method that it's not taught in the books because this is one of those properties that it's hard to calculate, I think. And basically, we had a we had one of those slogging spanners pull the pin upwards from the top, and then after we pulled it up a bit from the bottom, we'd smack it with the sledgehammer, because since it's kind of stuck on both top and bottom, the top would move a bit, but the bottom wouldn't. So we had to push it up as one. And one thing that was interesting was that you could tell if it was moving or not based by the sound it made, like the sound of the vibration. They call it the metal sound. You could tell based by the pitch, whether or not it was stuck again or if it was moving with that last slam. And it took about a couple hours, but it eventually came free. It was quite interesting because it took like a few days to solve that problem. And yeah, when we first arrived, we were completely dumbfounded with like, how do we use this? How do we use that? Because we're in engineering, we're taught the reason behind it. Like we're taught how to calculate values. And then when we were on internship, I was in the maintenance crew. So ours was like manual labor. It's completely different from what we were used to. So I think the major thing from that was that, well, the practical application, we got to talk with the engineers who were stationed on site to supervise, and they gave some very good insight. Like they knew so much about their trade because they've been working for so long. Like everyone there worked for at least like, they were there for like 7 years, 10 years, and they could answer just about any question you had. One of them even drew out the orientation of the diodes from the generator. It was a very rewarding experience. The only complaint I have is that it was too short. I mean, after 3 months, you already know how to be helpful to the team, but after 3 months, you're gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah. For the wonderful talk. Actually, you shared many of the information to our young mechanical students. So yeah, I hope they collected a good information from your industry internship experience. Yeah, definitely you will have the opportunity to talk with him. One more year he is here, so you have all the opportunities to talk with him and discuss his experience on the industry training and different learning things. Yeah, so We have one person also, Sheikh Abdullah. Sheikh Abdullah, are you here? Hello, hello, Abdullah. I think there may be some technical issues. So anyway, so we'll have a photo session now. Can all of us switch on our video cam again? Yeah, please switch on. Dr. Mazan and Dr. Mula is here. Oh, Dr. Mula is here. Okay. Dr. Mazan. Yeah, okay. I think it's a dual account. So anyway, yes. Yeah, yeah, I think it's dual account. So okay, so with the count of 3, we'll just capture the picture. So ready? 1, 2, and 3. Thank you all for attending the session. Yes, we have now Abdullah also. Abdullah, you'd like to share your views regarding why you selected mechanical engineering? You just unmute your mic.
Hi there, everyone.
Yes, yeah. Hello, hello. From where you are talking actually?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Okay, you are from Bangladesh. Now also in Bangladesh?
I'm currently in Bangladesh right now.
Okay. So yeah, we have a number of students from Bangladesh as well, and we have very good alumni from Bangladesh. I remember recently one of our alumni student informed me that he got a job in MG. You know MG?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's a very reputed automobile company. So he got a job in MG. Yeah. So can you share with me why you selected mechanical engineering?
Well, I was always very good in science, especially physics, and yes, that's why I chose mechanical. I was actually interested in automobile, but then also in mechanical too. So I finally chose mechanical, and I went for it.
Okay. Yeah, glad to hear that. Basically, in mechanical, you have the versatility. Means you
Yeah,
can select after learning. You can select whether I want to
yes.
go to design industry, automobile industry.
There are many fields to
Yes.
go. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think your choice is correct. And okay, see you soon in the first year and second year classes. So yeah. So anyone would like to any comment? Then we are reaching almost at the closing of the meeting. So if anyone would like to share any final thoughts.
Just I want to know the foundation students, how many of you visited the Curtin University? No.
I managed to visit just for a few times because I live in Miri, so it was easy for me to visit Curtin.
Or during the foundation course?
No, not foundation. To get like certain
Before.
forms and stuff. Yes.
Okay, great to get to know that at least you have seen physically the campus. Yeah, and some of you maybe after this semester, I'm really hopeful that at the end of maybe this semester we will be back to the campus. Now vaccination speed is very good, and I hope that in next 3-4 months we can get some good news. So with that, we are closing this meeting, and we had a very wonderful discussion actually from the student side as well as from lecturer side. We have shared our views, and our contact details are available on our website. So I think in Curtin website there is a mechanical engineering section. So you can see all the lecturers listed there. Their email IDs are there.